Hey guys, I'm 9 days postpartum as of today. I was going to film this 2 days ago now, but I actually got some bad news from my doctor, and to be honest, I wasn't really feeling up to filming any videos, but we will definitely be getting into that in a bit. These postpartum videos are going to be all about me and how my body and everything is doing after delivery. And I will be doing updates on Wyatt as well in separate videos. He's going to have his own videos and I'm going to have my own videos, if that makes sense. So I guess the best place to start is in the delivery room. I did get a 2nd-degree tear, which of course required some stitches. Despite this, I was actually feeling really great after delivery. I was taking Tylenol and naproxen though, so that might have contributed to why I was feeling so great. It probably kept the pain at bay, so I didn't really get to experience much pain, which is great. I did experience mild contractions while breastfeeding for the first few days, but they weren't really anything more than slightly uncomfortable. We have a visitor. He wants me to hold him right now, so hopefully he stays pretty quiet so I can quickly get this done. I was able to get up and walk around and go to the bathroom after about 3 hours after delivery. The first pee afterwards is an absolute nightmare, but I'm glad I got it over with quickly this time. With Max, I couldn't pee for days and I had to have a catheter, and it was just so awful. The bleeding this time around I found to be so much better. It was really only heavy for like maybe the first 12 hours. After that, maybe 3 or 4 days, it was kind of like just a regular or lighter period, and now it's pretty much non-existent except a few clots here and there. Breastfeeding was going amazing. Both Wyatt and I were both really enjoying the time spent together. But I actually had to stop breastfeeding as of Tuesday when he was exactly 1 week old. And that was because of a cocktail of meds that I'm now on and have to be on for another 7 days. Again, I'll go into more detail in a few. Because breastfeeding was going so well, I am pumping every 2 to 4 hours to maintain my supply, so I can hopefully go back to it as soon as I can, as soon as the medications are out of my system. So for now, Wyatt is being formula fed, which we both hate, but hopefully it won't be long term. Formula is just such a hassle. Luckily, I was able to come home from the hospital about 27 hours after I had him, which it ended up being quite late. It was like after 9 p.m. And they said we could have stayed another night because it was so late, but I really just wanted to get home and sleep in my own bed. Sunday morning, yes, Mother's Day, Jeremy had to bring me back to the hospital because I had developed a horrid smell, which I described to him and the doctors as rot and infection. Super disgusting, I know. The doctors said that I have an infection in my uterus and gave me an antibiotic, which was safe for him, and sent me on my way. But we were right back Monday morning because I started to experience shooting pain up from my uterus, radiating up towards my ribs. And that's when we realized this infection was really aggressive and scary. So I'm now on a slew of medications trying to get this infection under control, because it can be truly devastating if it goes unresolved. So this is why I'm unable to breastfeed currently, which I was really upset about, but a formula-fed baby, it's much better than me having to get a hysterectomy, developing a flesh-eating bacteria, getting sepsis. So you get the point. It has a lot of really catastrophic consequences if it goes untreated. I'm able to try breastfeeding again as soon as I'm finished the one drug I'm on that is toxic for infants, and when this infection has been taken care of. On to a less heavy subject, weight gain. So at my 38-week appointment, I weighed 171 pounds. I'm 5'4", so pretty heavy. So it means I gained a whopping 40 pounds during this pregnancy. I weighed myself at the doctor's office on Tuesday, so when I was 1 week postpartum, and I was 156 pounds. So I've lost 15 pounds so far, and I have 25 more to go before my pre-pregnancy weight. I'm actually feeling really well. Like, yes, my belly has to go down a ton still, but in terms of weight gain elsewhere, I'm actually feeling pretty okay. Like, of course I want to lose the 25 pounds, but with Max, I was really upset about the weight gain, but I'm much more relaxed about it this time, I think. In terms of our sleeping arrangement, Wyatt is sleeping in a bassinet that is on my side of the bed, just so he's really easy to reach at night. I didn't want to be going back and forth from our room to his nursery. And he sleeps for about between 2 and 4 hours, depending, which would normally be great. But now I'm having to bottle feed him, get him settled down and back to bed, and then I need to pump, dump it, clean out the pump, and then I get to go to bed. So I'm not getting very much sleep, that's for sure. But it actually hasn't been that bad because I am pumping and dumping, and I'm so tired. I can drink however much coffee I want, which is probably not the healthiest, but I have stuff to do. I can't sleep all day either. So that's how I am surviving right now. It's only another week, so I'm really hoping that we can settle right back into a breastfeeding routine, and I will keep you guys updated on that, of course. Now, I guess we should move on to what my belly is looking like postpartum. So like I said, I'm actually 9 days today. I obviously wanted to film this when I was 7 days postpartum, but I am planning on doing a 2-week update as well, and hopefully I'll be able to film that like on time. I am falling behind on uploading, of course, just because editing takes so long, and I'm busy with this cute little boy right now. So this is what I'm looking like 9 days postpartum. If you followed my pregnancy journey, hold on buddy, he's hungry. So we'll try to get this done really quickly. If you followed my pregnancy journey, you saw how massive I was towards the end. I'm looking still about like 4 months pregnant or so. Roll these down. This is what I'm looking like. My belly is sagging really low, but again, if you followed my pregnancy updates, you saw how low my bump was while I was pregnant, so it makes sense that I look basically the same, just like shrunk in a lot. And it's still lopsided like he was. My belly button went back in pretty much right away. I still have the dark line that you can see right here. That hasn't faded yet. I'm really concerned about all this loose skin though. So I'm really hoping that that will tighten up, and it's loose even over here, which I didn't have with Max. So I'm hoping all of this goes down, but only time will tell. But it's even really like, it's still pretty gooey. It's quite firm still here, and that's because, hold on baby, that's because of the infection I'm dealing with. So my uterus hasn't shrunk down as much as it should have because it is so infected right now. So I think that was everything I wanted to cover in this postpartum video. If you would like me to include any other like subjects or cover any other topics in these videos, then definitely let me know. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!